Hello. See, we got a few people in here. I know I said the other day I was going to do a live from the laundromat when I went. And just a minute, made a mistake again. I know I said the other day I was going to do a live. I'll remember to mute that someday before I start. Hello, Devil Dog. Hello, M. Yeah, I didn't make it to the laundromat, so I'm not doing live from the laundromat, but I thought I'd go on live today. So yesterday, just all of a sudden, I started getting a headache, felt nauseous and stuff. And that continued most of the night. And today, I'm just tired. I don't feel like doing anything. I feel better today. I'm just tired today. So, obviously, I didn't go to the laundromat again today. So, I thought, just do a live from home. And I went to physical therapy this morning. Wasn't sure where I was going to go. Even during the night, I was thinking, I don't know, I think I might have to end up canceling my appointment. But in my morning, I was feeling halfway decent. A beautiful day here today. 63 degrees, sun shining. Tomorrow's supposed to be the same way. And back to rain again Thursday. Anyone got any topics you want me to talk about today? Any questions or anything? I'm being invaded by chickens right now. All my landlord's chickens came over to see me. And I got a couple chickens escaped today, so they're out and about also. Yeah. I just have to move these boards I have the chair sitting on, otherwise they'll sink right out of sight. Yeah, it's starting to lose a few leaves now, so it really shines through the trees now. Is that better? You actually want to see my face? Why? I thought I'd look better if you couldn't see me. Okay, thank you. Um, I'm out about, probably 75 feet from my camper. Yeah, Vicky, I'll get the chickens back. They'll probably end up flying back in when it's time to go to bed. They do this routinely. They've been in good for the last week or so. Then all of a sudden today they decide to get out. I was hoping to get the new run done these couple good days, but now the way that I'm feeling, I'm not sure. Okay, Devil Dog. Fair enough. Hello, the chicken. Good to have you here. I mean, the other chicken that I lost, I I didn't lose a chicken. She's still here. I know where she is. She just won't stay with my flock. She goes with the landlord's flock. Well, sometimes she's with them. Sometimes she gets off by herself too, because she doesn't really fit in with them. But once I get that new run done, then it'll be a lot better. Because I don't think she's going to be able to get out of that because it's fully enclosed. There's the bottom part of the frame runs right down along the ground, like maybe an inch off the ground, and then the netting goes right up through, right over the top. So no one should be getting out of that. Yeah, Vicky. That's something else when the pigs get out. Doesn't work, Devil Dog. I tell all the chickens when they get out, this is it. Next time you get out, we're having a chicken barbecue. But they know I'm not going to do it, so it doesn't do any good. Yeah, in fact, I just did that earlier today. I told the two that got out today, I said, that's it. When I catch you tonight, you're getting butchered. We're having chicken barbecue tomorrow. But they know I won't do it. Okay, the chicken. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I forgot you were having a live today. Sorry about that. Yeah, it seems like everyone's having trouble fitting lives in where they're not going over the top of someone. I actually was going to do this an hour ago until I realized that Danny Days was having her 500 subscriber giveaway today. So I wait till after she got her giveaway done with. Oh, it's beautiful here today. It's 63 degrees, sun shining. Supposed to be the same thing tomorrow. Then Thursday back to rain again. Yeah, I saw that. Because I just went in very end. There was only like 4 or 5 prizes left. And I saw they'd been going on for hours. Sometimes my lives get pretty long too. I've My lives have run anywhere from 2.5 hours to 4 hours and 45 minutes. Now that I'm doing more lives, I'm gonna try and make them a little shorter. I'd take 83. It was cold here this morning. Um, Now I'm trying to think whether or not I reset this yesterday. Yeah, I think I did. So it was 32 this morning. I know it was cold. I had physical therapy this morning. I was waiting for the bus for about 20 minutes, and I almost froze. Okay, Devil Dog. Yeah, it's more important to hang up the flag than sit here listening to an old man. I appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, I can't stand the cold weather anymore. Yeah, my my average time that someone watches is approximately 20 minutes. But as long as I still have a decent number of people, I usually stay on. If I've got more than 5, 6 people, I usually stay on for a while. Then a lot of people come and go. Hello, Sue. Good to have you here. Oh, okay, Devil Dog. Yeah, good you can stay for a while. Yeah, I had gastric bypass surgery in 2016. I was 410 pounds at that time, and I'm down to 240 something now. And anyone that has gastric bypass surgery, they get very cold after they have that. And it really affected me. It used to be 32 degrees was nothing to me. I'd just wear a light jacket, I'd be fine. But not this morning. I had my hoodie on, which it's not real heavy, but it's not a light hoodie either. And I was froze. He was bigger than me then. I know at 4'10", I was a big boy too. See, you have problems with the cold now too? The bus driver I had this morning, he was telling me about it, and he gets had it a year or two ago. And he said he was froze this morning. He said his furnace quit during the night, so he got up and the house was cold this morning. Yeah, I lost a lot of weight, and my blood pressure really dropped. I was on 2 blood pressure pills, and I'm not taking any blood pressure medicine now at all. And my blood pressure is about the same or slightly lower now without taking anything than it was back when I was 4'10" and taking 2 pills. Yeah, luckily diabetes doesn't run in my family. My dad was good size. I think he was around 350. And everything, his sugar level, cholesterol level, all of his numbers were good right up till the day he died. He lived to be 86. And my doctor told me, he said, sometimes there's people like that. And he said, that's probably why I never got diabetes when I was so big. He told me it's genetic and some people don't get it. Yeah, I can get a little bit more than that right now. I think last I weighed myself, I was 243, if I'm not mistaken. I know it was 240 something. I should weigh myself again because that was a month or two ago. I try to kind of keep track of it. Yeah, I used to take 10 milligrams of lisinopril, and there was another pill I took too. I forgot what that was. and then they cut me the other pill out completely, and then cut me back to 5 milligrams of lisinopril after I lost some weight, and then my blood pressure was borderline of being too low. My doctor decided either we don't want to get it too low and have you pass out, so I think we're just going to try eliminate it completely and see how things go. And my blood pressure will run normally like 120 something over 80. And they're happy with that. I'm 51. I turned 51 on July 31st. I feel about 101, but with my back issues, yep, I guess we are. And I'm just a few months younger than Jeff from Groovy Eggs, too. He just turned 52 last month. And he's actually responsible for me being here. Because he was the first homesteading channel that I started watching. And then I started watching other channels because of him. And then I decided after a while, I think I could do that. I used to fish. I haven't been fishing in years. When I was a kid, I went trout fishing every day. Well, starting April 1st, I would go every day for the first month or so of the season. I never missed a day. I'd even get up early and go on school days. Had to be home, get on the bus about 7 o'clock, a few minutes to 7. But I'd go at least get my line in the water. It took me longer to walk across the road and go back to the creek than I was able to fish for, but I loved it back then. I went salmon fishing once. One of our teachers had he was a big fisherman and wanted to have a big fishing contest in the river, but salmon fishing wasn't for me. Well, years past, I used a bicycle for recreation. Now I got to do it for transportation, but I used to bicycle all the time. During the winter, I snowmobiled. I used to like to just walk through the woods. I'm not able to do that anymore. I can walk very limited distances now. And I brought up on a small family farm. So there's always work to do on the farm. And now I like taking care of my chickens. When I get on my own property, I want to expand a little bit. I'm thinking, depending on what the market is, but if the market looks good, then I'm thinking about maybe getting some ducks because I want to start hatching chicks. I don't know. I think I mentioned that the other day. I want to start hatching chicks and get into that business. Then I'm thinking about possibly hatching some ducks and maybe even potbelly pigs. I just want pigs that are going to be pets. I don't want to raise any pigs to butcher. Not that I'm against it. It's just not something that I want to do myself. Hello, Sherry Lynn. Good to have you here. And now I'm real big into YouTube. My life gets revolves around YouTube now. I'm watching videos and lives and stuff all the time. In fact, there are these two guys that do a live Tuesday and Thursday night at midnight. That'd be 1 o'clock our time. Sometimes I even go to bed and get up at 1 o'clock to watch them. I think you might know who those two people are, Devil Dog. Yeah, I enjoy your lives. Well, I enjoy any of the lives that I watch. Trying to get my channel built up. Well, you're welcome. I've got 388 subscribers now. And I think it's just under 1,400 watch hours. So I shouldn't have any trouble having the 4,000 watch hours by the time I get 1,000 subscribers. Because I'd have a lot more subscribers if YouTube quit taking them away from me. I just checked this morning. I've had 520 people subscribe to me. But I only have 388 active subscribers because they keep taking them away on me. My first video was July 15th. And then 2 or 3 days after that, Dogman put me on his community page, and I got almost 200 subscribers from that. I think it was like 180 something. So I've built those 388 up pretty quick. So you're a new one too then. Yep, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Thanks for the reminder. There we go. I know that's terrible. I forget to hit the thumbs up on my own live. And what I like to do, as soon as I go into a live, I'll hit the thumbs up so I don't forget it. Same thing when I'm watching a video. Otherwise, I'll forget it. My biggest problem is commenting on a video. I haven't got that down yet. Because I like to watch at least part of the video, so I make a comment relevant to the video, and then I forget to do it. Yeah, Dogman got me quite a few subscribers. He's a good man. I like him. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that, Devil Dog. Yeah, I like to share people's channels on here, and people share my channel. Working together, what it's all about. This is an excellent community. Most of the creators are very willing to work with each other. And looked like I froze there, but moving now. Well, some of those medium-sized ones are ash. Most of the smaller ones that you see right behind me are soft maple. And, some of these, I'm not quite sure what they are. There's some that bark's not looking familiar. This is about 15 miles from where I've lived most of my life, and I knew almost all the trees around that area because my father always worked in the woods. Even when he was working a full-time job somewhere else, he was always cutting wood, cutting logs and stuff, and he knew everything there was to know about trees, and he taught me a lot about them. But there seems to be some around here that we didn't have around there. And then there's some that was very popular. You wouldn't think in 15 miles be that much difference, but there seems to be. And there's some trees that were very popular around there that there doesn't seem to be here. Yep, there is some beautiful colors. I'm afraid tomorrow might be the last day. Because Thursday we're supposed to have rain and gusty winds, and I'm afraid that that's going to take a lot of the leaves down. But I'm going to try to get some more video done of the leaves tomorrow. That's why that video that was supposed to be out last night, but it took forever to export, and they were not feeling good last night. I just didn't want to mess around with trying to download it. So I took my laptop to physical therapy with me this morning, and then I uploaded that video in like a half hour. And it would have taken, well, the way it was running last night, it probably would have taken me 4 hours to do it here. Welcome back, Devil Dog. And we were just talking about trees a little bit. Yeah, I wish the internet here was like it was at physical therapy. 17-minute video uploaded in a half hour. Right here where I'm using either using the hotspot on my phone or using the neighbor's Wi-Fi, depending on whether I'm inside or outside. On a good day, that 17-minute video would have taken over 2 hours. Yeah, that's really good that you've got great internet, because I'm finding out a lot of people have worse internet than I've got. Now, I don't have best computer in the world, but it's okay for the time being. Eventually, when I can afford it, I'd like to upgrade. Yeah, twice a week, I can do that. Oh, that's good. I know it looked like on this computer here, it looked like I had stopped moving a couple times, but then I looked over at the one that I have YouTube playing on, and it looked fine on there, so I don't know what was going on with that. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I think I'm on Wi-Fi from the neighbor. Oh no, it switched to my phone. So, but cell tower is not too far from here. If it's coming off the tower that I think it is, straight through the woods, it's probably not more than 2 miles. I don't even think it's quite that far. So, got pretty good cell service here. Or at least AT&T and T-Mobile's good. Verizon's not the greatest around here. Well, that's good. I keep forgetting to check the number there. You see, I'm showing 9 right now. Well, thanks for sharing that, Devil Dog. I'll probably bring a few people in. AT&T has always been the best in this area. Verizon's getting better. They're a lot better than they were. T-Mobile used to be horrible, but once they went together with Sprint and upgraded, they're great now. I'm quite a ways from them, about 1,200 miles. I'm in New York, and they're in Arkansas. Hello, Tina. Good to have you here. Glad you could join us. I'm hoping I can get the payments caught up on my Tennessee property and move down there. And then I'll be about 400 miles from Dogman and Jeff. Well, I'm way behind on the payments. Thing is, it's a land contract, 15-year term, $193 a month, and I haven't been able to make hardly any pay. I think I've only been able to make 2 payments on it since I was taken out of work. So I'm 16 months behind on the payments right now. And the company that I went through for the owner financing, they seem to be okay with it to this point. I should have been getting some money from an inheritance that hasn't come through yet that would get that caught up, but that hasn't come through. So I'm hoping something happens, because I've paid over 2.5 years, almost 3 years on it. So I've got over $6,000 invested in it at this point. Hello, Cindy. Good to have you here. Because if something doesn't happen soon, I think I'm going to have to try to make some kind of deal with someone, whether it be, I know I'd never be able to get the full over 6,000 back, but If someone could give me part of the money that I've got invested in it and then get the payments call upon it and transfer it to them, or if we share the property, if someone could do payments on it. I'm gonna have to do something here shortly. Hello, Sarah. Actually, I was gonna try that myself because I'm having an awful time trying to get anyone to help me with anything. You probably didn't hear the first part of my live, but yesterday all of a sudden I just got a headache, felt nauseous and stuff, and didn't feel good most of the night. And today I'm very tired. I feel better today though. So that put me behind on stuff today. We're having some beautiful weather right now. And I wanted to try to get that done before it starts raining again Thursday. So hopefully I can work on that tomorrow. Hello, Rebecca. Glad you could stop in. Yeah, I'd planned on having that done, the chickens in it by now, but things just haven't been going like I'd been hoping. I guess there's been a lot of people sick. Been hearing a lot of it on YouTube. I guess it's some kind of virus that's hitting people all over the place. But luckily, whatever I had didn't last long. It was only like 10 or 12 hours that I really felt terrible. And it just drained me for today. So I'd planned on going to the laundromat today, stop at the post office and stuff like that, but it just didn't happen. I went to physical therapy this morning, came home, and I got to take a nap now. And I laid down for an hour or two. But now I'm actually feeling good now. And I'm not even as tired now that I got up from my nap. So I think maybe I'm good to go. Yep. Yeah, I hope I feel good tomorrow. Because tomorrow is going to be the last real nice day we're going to have. It's going to be rain off and on for the next week or so. It's not going to rain every day. But the days that it doesn't rain, it's going to be cooler. Like, it's still 63 degrees. And it's 4:15 here now. So that's good. And it's not supposed to get as cold. Last night it was down to 32. And tonight and tomorrow night it's supposed to be warmer. In fact, tomorrow night I think it's only supposed to be in the mid-50s. That's going to be beautiful. Because we've been getting low to mid-40s most nights, and then a few nights it's been in the 30s. Like I was saying, last night it was 32. Did you see my video I uploaded this morning, Rebecca? I was wearing the hat you made for me in that. I'd put it on now, but it's inside. Yeah, that fits perfect. Yeah, I wish it was 75 here. That would be beautiful. Yeah, Devil Log, that's why I want to get out of here. Somehow I've got to make sure this is my last winter. It's Just gets too darn cold here for me. Hello, Randall. Yep. Yep, I know where Fairhaven is. I've heard of Martville. I think I've even been through Martville. I can't quite place exactly where it is, but I know where Fairhaven is. Yeah, Tennessee can get chilly, but it's nothing like it is here. Oh yeah, Becca, I love it. The last winter, we had nights that got to 20 below here. It's not like that all winter, but some nights it was. And there'll be some days we won't get all the single numbers during the day. Not as bad as it was when I was a kid. When I was a kid, we'd go days at a time, wouldn't even go above zero during the day. And you're not missing much, Devil Dog. Actually, summers aren't too bad here. This past summer, our warmest day was 94. Most days, it was 70s and 80s. I think we only had 15 days when it was 90 or above. I can remember 40 below years ago. A heat index of 117, that's getting up there. There are very, very few times I can remember a heat index here of more than 100, 105. Normally, on our warmest days, our heat index will be around 100. But I almost think I could handle heat index 117 better than I can 20 below. When I was younger, it was a different story. But now that I'm older and then having the gastric bypass surgery, cold weather just kills me now. Yep, I've been through it then. Because I've been on 104 right straight through to Rochester. They don't get out that way too often. Um, I'd say I probably have only been in that general area probably a dozen times in my life. No, I don't get very far at all. Haven't had a car on the road in years. Well, I've been living here where I am now. It was 4 years in June. And my car had broken down a couple weeks before I moved here. And then after I'd been here about a year, I got another car, had that on the road for about a week, week and a half, and that was the end of that car. And I haven't had a car since. And it's funny because I used to be on the road all the time. I used to deliver newspapers. So I was driving Monday through Saturday. I was driving well over 100 miles. I think it was 120 some miles just on the paper route alone on those days. And the Sunday route was close to 200 miles. Then by the time you figure the other driving that I did, there'd be weeks I would drive close to 1,500 miles. And now, don't drive at all. Ride my bicycle 3.5 miles to the post office, and that's my big trip. But luckily, my insurance pays for transportation to my medical appointments. And if anyone wants to drop their link on here, just type in drop. I always forget to tell people that. So any of you that have channels, go ahead and type in drop. Now, if anyone's got any questions for me, go ahead and ask. Because I know I saw some new names in here. He hasn't been working on it. He's got all the parts for it now. But his truck broke down. So that took his weekend up. And then by the time he gets home from work and takes care of the pigs and stuff, then it's dark. So hopefully this weekend he'll get that going for me. I know I saw a couple new names here, so if you're still in here, if you have any questions about who I am, what I do, anything, don't hesitate to ask. Yes, it does have a small trailer. It's actually a little bit bigger than the trailer I have on my bicycle. It's a dump trailer, but he's got it fastened down so it won't dump going down the road. So that's going to be good for going to get gas, propane, anything like that. I'm looking forward to that. Because if I could just ride my bike, it wouldn't be so bad. But having to pull the trailer to, even the empty trailer isn't so bad. But the reason I'm taking the trailer is because I have to load up, bring stuff back, and that can really get to me. Especially no matter which way I go, it's uphill on the way back. Did you watch that video that I posted this morning? Fall foliage. I wore it during my introduction. I'll probably show that off again also. Oh, thanks, Sarah, for bringing that up. I actually didn't mention the chick. Yeah, my chick's doing good. I was talking to him today, and he was talking back to me. I don't know if it's good or bad. You just think, chirp, 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 chirp. But he sounded happy. Oh, okay, Rebecca. Yeah, I'll try to get some updated pictures of the chick and get that in tonight's video. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed that the other chicks died for whatever reason, but I'm pretty sure that's a boy. The reason I'm saying that is because Earl's a Barred Rock, and Barred Rocks, you can tell with 80% accuracy by the spot on their head when they're hatched. If it's a large, undefined dot, 80% of the time, it'll be a male. And this one has the large, undefined dot, and where the wings are starting to feather in, it's feathering in with the barred pattern. So I'm thinking it's going to look more like Earl than it is the hen. I'm still not sure which hen the egg came from, but I'm kind of thinking it might have been either Lucy or Buffy, my Buff Orpingtons, because underneath the furry part of the chick is the same color that a Buff Orpington is when they're chicks. So that's what I'm thinking. Yep, there's very few chicks that you actually have any indication. A lot of breeds, they have to just wait until they mature and see what's what. But when I got these chicks last year, I actually got 2 Barred Rock pullets and a Barred Rock cockerel. And 2 of the Barred Rocks died. And just by looking at what turned out to be Earl, I was thinking, okay, I'm pretty sure this is the male that lived. And it was 2 pullets that died, and I was right on that. But they say that's only 80% accurate, so still, there's a 20% chance I could be wrong on that. But we'll find out. And if this turns out to be a rooster, well, I want to get some more pullets anyways, no matter what. Then I'll get some pullets, and then they'll be this rooster's pullets. Yes, I do. I definitely want to get some more. Because I think selling the chicks is going to go over pretty good. Obviously, I won't be charging top dollar for them because some of them are going to be mixed breed. I would eventually like to get to the point where I can have several flocks, and I want to have a Barred Rock flock, a Buff Orpington flock, an Easter Egger flock. Of course, the Easter Eggers are a mixed breed anyways. And I'm not sure what else, but that's my goal a few years from now, is to have that. And then I probably won't be grading them, or maybe I'll learn how to do that. But what I could say is I probably won't be grading them and picking out the best ones to have top of the line birds. Like I know Jeff from Groovy Eggs, he'll raise a bunch of them, then he picks out the best ones to keep, and he's got top of the line birds. I might learn to do that eventually. But I think the hatchery that I've been buying them from, I think they've got pretty good birds there. Because I've had several people tell me that Earl looks like a show quality bird. And in the other ones, they look like that breed should look like. So I'm getting the right breeds and stuff. They're not like I know there's not many of them. There's a few hatcheries that I've heard horror stories about. They're getting birds that don't even hardly resemble the breed that they're supposed to and stuff. Yes, Jeff is great. I know he was telling the other night in his live that I think he said, I forgot how many birds it is he said he had. And he said he'll be lucky if he's got 30 of them that are really top quality, what they should be, that he'd be willing to breed from. And I just don't know the body style and stuff like that. Yet he teaches a lot in his videos. He's always telling a lot about them and stuff. Yeah, it is very interesting. My mom had chickens when I was real young, but she didn't have them past when I was probably 10 years old or so. So I was too young to really learn anything from her about chickens. I even had a flock of my own chickens one year. I think it was 10 barred rocks. One year I wanted some chickens of my own. She had mainly white leghorns, and I think she had some brown egg layers. I think they were Rhode Island Reds, if I remember right. And her and my father decided that barred rocks would be good chickens for me because they were a little bit friendlier. No, my generator is still giving me issues. I'm gonna work on that yesterday, and then it rained up till early afternoon, and then I went to the post office, had to stop at Dollar General and get gas and stuff, so it was too late by the time I got back. And then today, I was getting over from being sick last night. Hello, Badass 93 Stang. Good to have you here. It got a little chilly last night. It got down to 44 in my camper. Our outside temperature was 32 last night. I've got to get my heater going. I've been trying to put that off as long as I can. Not a problem. Glad to have you here. I've got get it remounted on the wall because I've got it right by my door, and I've been grabbing onto it, help pull myself up in, and that was a mistake. I ended up pulling one side of it off the wall. So I gotta get that remounted, and then I want to take it apart and get it thoroughly cleaned, and then get that going. It's it's attached to the wall. There's wall anchors, and it got a bracket that screws to the wall. And I've got I think what I'm gonna do is I have a 3/4 inch board. I think I'm gonna secure that to the studs, and then instead of using wall anchors, then I'm gonna fasten that bracket right to that 3/4 inch board so it'll be more solid. Yes, it's a propane heater. It's 20,000 BTU propane heater. It's the what do they call it? It's a style with ceramic tile in it that warm up and they glow orange. Actually, I do have I don't know what the exact name of it is, but it's a reflective material. It's supposed to be the same thing that they use on the space shuttle. I bought a roll of that a few years ago, and I've got that on some of the windows. No, it's not vented, it's a ventless. The vented ones are a lot more money, and they're not as efficient as the ventless ones. You lose a lot of heat to the outside with the vented ones. That's why I like to have the carbon monoxide detector. The last carbon monoxide detector I had, it never detected any carbon monoxide. So I think I'm good on that. And I've got a little airflow in there too. I purposely don't cover up everything where there's air coming in. Yeah, there's a lot to know with heaters. I've been researching a lot on them because I want to get a new heater this winter. Because this one kept going out on me last winter. I'm not sure. I think it's the heater, but I'd like to get a new heater, regulator hose, everything, so I know it's all good. Because there was a couple times I woke up last winter and the heater was out. It'd been out for a few hours, and it gets chilly when that happens. And I had to keep cleaning the pilot assembly. And when that was new, I only cleaned that once or twice during the season. Last year, I was cleaning that probably every couple weeks. So I'm thinking that maybe this heater's seen its better days. But I can still get it to work. And I got a chicken behind me. They were all right around here earlier when I first came on. You guys hear Earl? He's saying hello. Now, I'm hoping tomorrow I can get some stuff done out here before it gets cold again. Well, colder. It's not supposed to get real cold. Thursday, it's supposed to be in the 50s. Rain, very windy. And then after that, it's supposed to, I think it's supposed to be in the 50s most of the days. Rain some days not rain. Tomorrow I want to try to see what I can do with my generator and get the netting over the chicken run. Hopefully I can get that done. I need to go to the laundromat too, but I hate to sit the laundromat on a nice day when I can be getting stuff done also. So anyone else got any questions or comments? Yeah, Earl wants to crow like crazy now, but go near him with the camera, he won't crow anymore. He used to love to show off on camera, but now can't get him to crow. This morning I opened up the coop before I went to physical therapy. Opened it up at 6:30, so it wasn't light yet. He was standing right at the door, and you should have saw him. He's looking around, sticking his head out. He looks, wouldn't let any of the hens out. It was still dark, so he was going to check and make sure it was all clear before he let the hens come out. He does that every morning, but this morning he was having trouble seeing because it was still dark. Sometimes the hens will try to sneak underneath him to get out when I open the door. But he tries to protect them. Yep, he sure did. Yep, he does his job. He's actually an excellent rooster. He got a little bit aggressive for a couple months there with me, but I'm hoping that's over now. He hasn't attacked me in a long time. I hope next spring he doesn't go through it again, but I don't think he will because from what I've heard, when they get older, they usually mellow out a little bit. Sometimes you can notice in the video, he's always looking around. He's always got his eye out for any threats. And if I throw some treats into them or whatever, or if I feed them and some of the hens are off wandering around the other end of the run, he calls them over. Hello, Radio Man. Glad you could make it. And obviously, even though only 4 of the eggs actually hatched, there was development in all 7 of them. Even though they didn't develop all the way, so he's obviously doing his job with that part too. If anyone wants to drop the link to the channel, just type in drop. More than welcome to do that. Okay, Sarah. Thank you. I appreciate it. Good talking to you. The sun's starting to go down now. Getting to be that time of the year. Taking our 2 months, be pitch black at this hour. Kind of hard to believe. I'm hoping that weather holds off for a while this fall. Because I'm not looking forward to the winter. I want to try my darndest to be south before next winter. It was 63 earlier, 61 now. With a high of had a high of 65 today. And we're in a warm spell right now. Today and tomorrow, supposed to be in the 60s, 50s at night. Last night it was 32. That was kind of chilly. I'm sure everyone can hear the geese coming now. They are so noisy. Oh, I wish it was 89 here. I'd love that. Yeah, I'm just excited for mid-60s right now. Yep, and that was the geese. There's one of them in particular that is so loud. Okay, Devil Dog. I'm not feeding you guys. I don't know why you're coming running. Now, 2 of my landlord's hens and his rooster just came running. Apparently, they think because the geese came over, I'm going to feed them now. Oh, Mama Goose is going after the rooster now. She's miserable. All the geese are fine with humans, but none of them are too good with chickens. And the female, she's really bad. If they keep their distance, it's okay. But if they get within 20 feet of her, she goes right after them. And they know enough to run. As soon as they run far enough and there's some distance in between them, she backs off. I don't know what it is about it, but she hates chickens. I don't know if she would raise her own chickens or not. Because they're my landlord's geese, and he just got them last spring. So I have no idea if they were raised their own chickens or if this is the new thing to them. Well, that wasn't long. Glad to have you back. Anyone got any questions? If anyone wants to drop your link, just type in drop. Thank you, Radio Man. I had a lot of fun on there. Got a few subscribers from that, too. I know during the live and immediately afterwards, I picked up 12 subscribers. And then I got a few more later on. Yep, that works. No, Dog, you're the first one that's typed drop then. I was kind of anxious to see if that was going to work or not. I knew I had it set up right. You can't go wrong with it, but I guess I always wonder when I'm doing something like that. Is it working? Yeah, I've been subscribed to MT Homestead for about 3 months now. If any of you remember when they interviewed Drew when he was first starting out on his journey, I was already subscribed to Drew. That's how I was introduced to MT Homestead. And they come to almost all my lives, so they're good people. Yes, they're great people. I guarantee if I'm on here long enough today, either Mike or Terry or both of them will be on here. I don't think they have missed a live. There's a lot of good people in this community. The ones that have channels, the subscribers that don't have channels. I've just gotten so much support from everyone. It's amazing. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Radio Man. That's what it's all about. That's what I was just talking about. You don't got any questions, topics for discussion, or anything? Things you want me to put in future videos? I know I've had several requests for more videos of the cats, and I will be getting to that. I think especially this winter, you're going to be seeing more of the cats. Because I know chickens and pigs, and I'm not sure about the geese, because he didn't have them last winter. I know the chickens and the pigs, they don't like to come out in the snow and cold and stuff. Yeah, that Noisy Neighbors channel is going to be good when they get that going. I'm looking forward to that. You get those noisy neighbors together, there's something else. I'm kind of, I'm just saying I'm running out of things to talk about, but we'll get back to the new chick now. I haven't named them yet. I thought about naming them, and then I kind of want to hold off just to make sure that it is a male. Because they say that the spot on its head that I'm going by is only 80% accurate. I figure my luck, if I give it a rooster name, then it's going to end up turning out not be a rooster. I kind of thought about a gender neutral name, but I'm not sure. Yeah, that was good. I would never have thought to do a short on something stupid like that. But that was so funny. But I've done the same thing before. When I used to have a sink, that's what I did. And then what I would do after I pushed stuff down through the drain, I'd put the stopper in, fill the sink up part way with water, and then pull the stopper out to try to flush that stuff out of the trap to go right down the drain. Well, if anyone does have any suggestions for a name for that chick, let me know, and I might end up naming that. I'm not sure. Yeah, I probably will do that. I may have a contest. I've had suggestions on contests for logo design also, because I want to design a logo. I've been working on it, but I'm not getting too far. I want to get a logo designed, and then I want to start selling T-shirts, mugs, maybe hats. I want to get some business cards made, stickers, stuff like that. I did find one dropship company that if I can get them logo that meets their specifications, it has to be a certain size and everything, and nothing more can be done to it. It has to be finalized when I send it to them. That they'll do the t-shirts and all the items they have for no money up front. People will just order, go through my link, order directly from them. They print the stuff up, send it out, collect the money, and at the end of the month, they send me my profit. So I'm 99% sure that that's what I'm going to do. Because I really don't want to have to put money out and carry an inventory. Because I'm sure they can ship a lot cheaper than I can. And in order for me to carry an inventory, I would have to have so much stuff to have different size shirts and different colors and stuff. So I'm 99.9% sure I'm going with a dropship company. And this one here, I really like the way they do stuff. I have to look them back up because I forgot the name of it. But I do have an automated email from them, so I just got to look back through my emails and I can find it. Earl's gonna be into design. Everyone seems to love Earl. And I'll probably have more than one. I'll probably have a contest and come up with another logo or two. Because there's probably some people that would rather have something besides Earl on their shirt. But I definitely want to improve on my channel. I'm off to a good start so far with subscribers and watch hours and stuff. I'm well on my way to what I need to be monetized. I've got 388 subscribers, and I believe it's 1,397 watch hours, something like that. So by the time I get to 1,000 subscribers, I should have 4,000 watch hours, no problem. My next immediate goal is going to be 500 subscribers. Hoping I can do that soon. And I definitely want to have the logo done before I hit 500 because I want to have a giveaway when I hit 500. And obviously I want to have some of my own merchandise to give out as prizes. Hello, Janet. Good to have you here. Glad you could make it. I don't think I've seen you on one of my lives before, so if you got any questions for me about who I am, what I do, anything about my past, future, whatever, go ahead and ask me. And that goes for everyone. If anyone else came in that I didn't see, you can ask me any questions you want, any comments. If you have any suggestions, anything, just let me know. Topics to talk about. That's why I like having the lives, because I get more interaction with everyone than just having someone leave a comment on my video and then replying back to it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Devil Dog's a good man. Yeah, I'm living in upstate New York right now. I'm hoping to move south next summer. I definitely don't want to be here for next winter. I've been saying that every winter for the past 3-4 years, but I really got to make that come true soon here. I've got 6 chickens and 6 cats right now. My landlord's got 6 chickens. Well, actually, I got 7 chickens because I got the chicken side 2 that I just hatched out. Landlord's got 6 chickens, 7 pigs, 4 geese, and I put them all in my videos. There was a good interaction between all the animals. His aren't really separated from mine. Well, my chickens are in a run, but like today, one of my hens has been out with his all summer. Keeps getting out every time I put her back. 2 of my other chickens got out today, and they've been running around with his. My cats are separate, though. They're inside cats. Yeah, you don't want to go to his head, do you? $61 degrees now. Down from a high of 65 today. Not supposed to get too cold tonight. Yeah, got any questions for me? Just let me know. I've always lived in this general area. I grew up about 15 miles from where I'm living right now. I was raised on a small family farm. We had a few cows, a couple pigs. And up until I was about 10 years old, my mom had chickens. She sold eggs to one of our local stores. And she had people come buy eggs right directly at the house also. Of course, you could never do that today. You could have people come to the house, but she couldn't sell them at the store. Store owner, her, everyone would be in trouble with the state. I'm hoping that once I get situated on my own property to expand my chickens, I want to hatch chicks and sell them, then possibly eventually expand into ducks. I'm thinking possibly Potbelly Pigs, but I'm undecided for sure on that. I don't want to have any animals I'm going to butcher. Not that I'm against it. It's just I don't want to raise animals to butcher. I think I'm going to do that right now. If I don't do stuff right now, I end up forgetting to do it. And I am subscribed now. If there's anyone else in here that wasn't here before, if you have a channel you want to drop the link for, just type in drop. Anyone's welcome to do that. I forget to tell people to do it. I wanted to put a banner across the bottom, and I forgot to do that again. You're welcome. I try to support the channels that support me. Sometimes with the way YouTube does stuff, it's a fight to do it. In fact, this morning I was going through checking some that commented on my video, see whether or not I was subscribed to them, and I found another one that I had been subscribed to, even watched a couple of their videos, and I got unsubscribed from. So I subscribed to them again, watched another video, and commented on it. Hate when YouTube does that. Because I should have at least 520 subscribers now, but I've got 388. Because they keep unsubscribing. But I guess the main thing is, in general, I'm on an upward trend. Anyone have any topics they want me to hit on? Any suggestions for future videos? I do have some contests in mind. Had a suggestion today for contest to name the new chick. So we're going to be doing that. And then someone commented the other day about having a logo contest. So I think I'm going to be doing that also. I hope the weather is good tomorrow as they say it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be just like today. I have to Look Radio Man up. I can't remember for sure. He's a relatively new subscriber to me. Okay. I'm glad you were still here, could answer that. Like, look, I was thinking that you didn't have a channel, but I wasn't 100% sure. Yeah, you might notice that my channel started, I think it was June 18th. Actually, what I did was I started this channel and then started commenting on videos under this name and going to lives and stuff so people could start to get to know me a little bit. And then I started doing videos on July 15th. Because before June 18th, I was just using my name. And then once I decided that I was going to be a creator, then I decided it was a good idea to try to get a little bit of exposure. And it worked. People started noticing me, and within a couple days, I put my first video out. And I really started getting, I had 2 or 3 trickle in before that. Then I think it was the 3rd or 4th day that I had a video up. That's when subscribers really started coming in. Does anyone have any questions, comments, suggestions, or anything? Because I'm really running out of stuff to talk about unless someone's got something they want to talk about. Well, if no one's got anything else they want to talk about, then I think I might go off now and work on tonight's video. Hopefully I can sit out here where I got better Wi-Fi tonight and get it up a little bit quicker. For any of you that don't know, my goal is to have a video out every day, Monday through Saturday. I have a live on Sunday at 6:30 Eastern Time. And I just pop in with a live like this every now and then. I've only done this a couple times, but it seems to be working pretty good just popping in like this every now and then. So I'm going to continue doing that. I see A few more people just came in. I was getting ready to go off here, but if anyone's got any questions, any topics you want to talk about, let me know. I'm kind of running out of stuff to talk about, but if anyone's got any suggestions, I'm more than willing to stay here a little longer. No, I've never been a sports fan at all. When my father was alive, I used to watch some of the Yankees games with him because he was a real big Yankees fan. But but I've never really been a sports fan. Okay, good to have you here. I appreciate it. I don't know. Sports was just never a big thing in my family. None of my brothers ever played any sports. Um, they they may watch a little bit on TV, but none of them are a fan where it's, oh, I can't do that today because such and such a team's on. So I take it we got a Chiefs fan. I'm glad you're not a hater because we can't have any hate on my channel. Yeah, well, now I live in Parrish, New York. And for this, I've lived in Elkmar and Williamstown. So all within 15 miles of here. In fact, for um, let's see, what was it? For 45 and a half years, I lived on the same road. It was the house I grew up in. And then my mom and dad gave me a piece of property of their 10 acres. They gave me an acre and 2/3. I had a mobile home on that. And then I lived there for a while. And then I built a garage that I eventually turned into a house. I rented that out for a while. And then when that wasn't rented, then I lived there for a while. And then after my dad died, my mom wanted me to move in with her because she was in her late 70s at that time. So then I lived there until she died. And then that's when I moved a little farther away. Any other questions or comments or anything before I sign off? I want to thank everyone for coming to my live. I really appreciate it. And if any of you weren't here when I said it, I put videos out every day from Monday through Saturday. I have a live every Sunday at 6:30 Eastern Time. And then I'll just pop in with a live every now and then. I've been doing some shorts off and on. I had 3 shorts that did really good. And then dropped right down to nothing. So I quit doing them for a while because I didn't think YouTube was pushing them out anymore. Then I heard that they still were pushing some of them out. So yesterday I started doing shorts again. Okay, then. I'll see you later on, Devil Dog. Thanks for sharing this out. I appreciate it. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you again next time. Have a good one.